Alright, what is up, Transformer fans? This is a video review that I was asked to do. This is the first of my reviews from the box that I received from Transformer Reviews 1, and I was asked to do reviews of these guys, so I'm going to do them, and I apologize for the squeaky chair. But, yeah, I did some research on these guys. Apparently, they were supposed to be Micromasters, but I looked into them and did some research. And I found out that these are actually knockoff Micromasters, and they're scaled down and simplified. And there's only one out of this lot of three that bears any resemblance to any of the mainline Micromasters. And that is this guy right here, the little excavator. He bears a resemblance to Groundpounder. So that's the only one I know of. If anybody else has any idea what the other two are, the tank here and the street roller, if anybody has any idea what they are, please let me know, because I'd like to call these guys by their name instead of just that little tiny tank. But they are, I'm looking at pictures on TF Wiki right now, and they look smaller and more simple, so if I'm looking at the wrong line, then please let me know. But these definitely have all the vibes of a knockoff Transformer. They're really bright colors. They feel fragile. They're really thin plastic, and overall they're just a very simple transformation. So I feel like these are knockoffs. But if they're not, please correct me. I will definitely rectify that and correct myself. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do them one by one. Let's start with not Groundpounder here. He is a little red, green, yellow, and silvery with black tires excavator. He kind of rolls. This lifts all the way up, and other than that, that's pretty much it. The wheels are black, so he has green on the grill right here, green joints, some yellow right there, and overall he's just mostly red. And then to transform him, you just want to flip this up and over, take the arms and just put them kind of straight out, just kind of untab and go straight out. And you can flip the legs around, and then you can straighten the arms back out. And then flip his head up here. So, and I'm going to zoom in on his face. Right there. Focus on that. Yeah. He does kind of have a transformer-y face, which is the only thing that makes me think these aren't knockoffs, but everything else kind of has a knockoff vibe to them. I'll do the steamroller next. He's orange and green with some teal mixed in here and a nice white roller thing. The roller does roll, but not when it's on the ground. You kind of have to roll it manually, just like the wheels. And he kind of folds up and hides the robot mode a lot better. Groundpounder over there didn't have, his hands were sticking out the side, but you can see here there aren't really any robot bits hanging out of this guy. So he looks really good in vehicle mode. You just do the same thing. You flip this up. This is the same transformation. Just fold the arms down to the front. Fold them down. Flip the legs around. And then bring the head up. And then you can just kind of let the arms drop and hang out there. And he's really back heavy, because you can see here Groundpounder's back folds away very nicely. But this guy sticks out really far, which makes him back heavy. So you're going to, I'm trying to figure out, I guess you're just going to have him lean forward or not stand up at all, or you're going to have his arms straight out in front of him. I should have done more research. Yeah, he's not wanting to stand up for me. There we go! I got him to stand. I'll pretty much probably just let this rest above his head there, so he's not so back heavy. There we go. And like as you can see here, oh wow, that leaves room for his head, so I guess it's supposed to stay up there, or kind of sit back like that. I don't know. It's probably not supposed to go all the way back. But anyway, there's his face. It's a little, he doesn't really have, he kind of has a basic robo face on him, so I don't think that, I couldn't find anything that bared a resemblance to him right there. And then the tank here, it is a Megatron-y looking purple and green with orange on the underside here. And this is the simplest one of all, and I'm pretty much head over heels convinced that this is a knockoff. But he has a white little gun, and the gun actually comes off, but there's nowhere else to put it. So you just kind of sticking on top there. He's this really futuristic looking tank thing, and he's really loose. He doesn't roll at all. He just kind of sits there, and so the vehicle mode doesn't tab together very well. So what you do is you just kind of pull apart. There's a hinge joint up in there that you pull. Then you can flip the legs down and out, and then I guess you collapse this back up in there, I think. And then you just bring the arms down. And now he is a robot. And then his face looks... come on, focus. There we go. He looks kind of Transformer-y, but not really. So that's pretty much them. They're neat. I really like them. They're fun to just fiddle around with, to have them sit on my desk. But I'm not really sure who they are, except for not Groundpounder right there. So anyway, thanks for viewing this video, and goodbye.